everybody. Welcome to bonus track 21, The Mystery of the No Episode Week. So, this bonus track is pretty much going to be all serious, honest talk about the future of Old Man and Skinny Guy, this show. Some real talk. I guess the best way to start it is to just start. If you're a regular listener to the show, you've probably heard over the course of the last couple of shows, when we do intros, Skinny Guy seems to be less and less available for intros, and that is honestly because both he and I don't do this for a living. As much as it would be kind of awesome to just podcast and not do anything else, we don't have that luxury. We both have day jobs, and unfortunately, Skinny Guy's availability, because of his work, has become less and less open, and we have a situation where he's not available to not just do intros, but to do interviews as well. Doesn't mean that he's not part of the program anymore. He is still absolutely, the show is called Old Man and Skinny Guy. But the thing is, he's not going to be around as often as he was in the beginning of the show, which is, it makes me a sad old man. Because he's my best friend, and when he's not around, I miss him, not just for interviews, but we don't get to hang as much as we used to, and that's a little sad for me. It makes me sad old man. But honestly speaking, he's doing really well at work, and that's something that unfortunately is taking up the majority of his time, and he doesn't have the time to give like he used to. So that's that. And the other part of that is that I, as the sad old man, am also the busy old man as well, in the sense that I not only have my day job, which is I don't tend to tell people what I do for a living because it tends to drive them away, but I don't give a shit at this point. I'm a labor organizer, and so as you could imagine, my work keeps me very busy, especially with today's political climate. So not only do I have that on my plate, I am doing this podcast, I am editing the podcast, I am learning how to podcast as we go along, as we do this wonderful show of ours. And I'm also learning about everything that I need to learn about as far as gaming is concerned, because while I do have a shit ton of experience, most of that experience comes from either tabletop and LARPing, but mostly LARPing. As anyone who listens to the show knows, mostly LARPing. So I'm pretty much doing all of that, and we just actually started a D&D game for 7 players at my house. So I think I have time to sleep somewhere along the line. But I'm not sure when the hell that is. But now granted, these are all things that I do because I want to do them. I enjoy them. They're fun. But all of these things take up time to do, and sometimes it gets a little hectic. And now with I can't say addition because it's not addition. The subtraction, there we go. The subtraction of Skinny Guy from the equation makes things a little more hectic on my end, because I don't have him to count on. But unfortunately, sometimes when these challenges hit us head on, they actually open up some doors for new opportunities, which is exactly what happened in this case. So again, Skinny Guy is not 100% out of the picture as far as the podcast is concerned. He will definitely be here when he can be here. He will be interviewing and recording when he can. But this has now opened up the opportunity for us to include new folks into the show, which I'm actually really excited about. So some of you have actually heard some of the new folks that will be a part of our show in the coming weeks and months and hopefully years. One of those folks is Shannon Fiddler, who, if you're not sure who that is, go, as soon as you're finished listening to this, go listen to episode 2, Lady in Threads, where she was one of our first interviewees. And she is also an amazing person. She also happens to be an amazing co-host, which you will see in some upcoming interviews. You have heard her already be a special co-host during one of our convention episodes that we did, and you're going to be hearing more from her. So welcome, Shannon, also sometimes known as Skinny Gal. she welcome to the show. Another co-host for the show that we're looking to have, and she will also, you'll actually hear her in some upcoming episodes as well, is Kate Beeman Martinez. Amazing individual on a number of different levels, not just being a co-host, but as a person. She just happens to be a phenomenal individual, and she's also going to be one of those people that you will hear as my co-host. I think we came up with an interesting moniker for her as well, but I'm not going to spoil that until her episode comes out where she actually calls herself such. So that's gonna be a fun and interesting reveal. And there might be a few other people that we're looking to actually get on the show as co-hosts as well, like on a normal rotating basis, like, not just, here and there, but these folks are just people that we interviewed, folks in the community like yourself that they just shine, and given the opportunity, I think they're going to bring a shit ton of awesomeness to this show, along with still Skinny Guy still doing his thing when he can. So this is, I see, as I said, I'm a sad old man because I don't get to see my best friend as often as I like, but at the same time, I'm going to be able to interact with some amazing new people. And you're going to get to interact and listen to these amazing new people and see exactly, hopefully, what I see, how awesome they are. I didn't count how many times I actually used the word awesome just then, but I'm sure it was a lot. Shannon will be very happy because that's a Supernatural thing. Any Supernatural fans out there know, saying awesome as an adult is a little, yeah. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure, folks, you all know exactly what it is that's going on with the show, especially our patrons who have put a lot of trust and care into basically our show. And we want everyone to know exactly what's going on, exactly where we stand. In fact, for example, this is just straight talk. This is such straight talk. I'm not editing a damn thing on this as I'm recording it. I just want to make sure that everybody knows what's happening. We have some exciting things that are coming up. I mean, hell, our 1-year anniversary is right around the door. And I'm sure you're even asking yourself right now, it's like, wait a minute, did they just release 2 things on the same day? Absolutely. That's not going to happen all the time. Again, as you heard me say, I'm a busy little bee, so that's not going to be the norm, but I just wanted to make sure, we're coming back, and I wanted to show you that we're also coming back with a vengeance, getting 2 things in the same week, and, let's see where this goes. I want to see Old Man and Skinny. Maybe we're not called Old Man and Skinny Guy down the road. Maybe we have a contest, and there's a new name. Who knows? Well, we want to hear from you. We want to hear what you think about all of these changes. Are they good? Are they bad? Are you as sad as I am that I don't get to see my best friend as often as I do? Or are you also excited with the new folks? I mean, you know how I feel. I just told you how I feel, but I want to know how you feel. This is not just me talking into the void, as much as I think it is most of the time. I somehow, when I look at when I check our stats, I'm consistently surprised to see that people actually download and listen to us. So please let us know what you think. We're on Facebook at Old Man Skinny Guy. We have a group page, Old Man and Skinny Guy, the group thing. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. Our email is oldmanskinnyguy@gmail.com. I mean, just take a listen. If you're listening to this, just drop us a line. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you think I'm full of crap. I don't care. You don't like the fact that I told you I was a labor organizer? You want to tell me to go scratch? That's cool. I've heard it all. I've been doing this for years. This is not anything new to me. All right, now I'm rambling. So with that, I'm just going to let this go. This is about... Again, real talk. Now you understand why there was no episode last week. We're trying to deal with all of these changes that are going on. But again, with some negative, you get a lot of positive, and which is great. And it doesn't mean that I'm never going to see my best friend. It's just means that I'm going to see him a little less, but I'm going to see other people more, and hopefully, this just gets better and better and better. That's my hope for everything that I put my time and effort into, and I hope you feel the same way about it. Whether it's this show or just anything that you do. All right. So take 3 with the rambling again. Anyway, all right. You have yourselves a day, and just take a listen to our new episode 27 also dropped today at the same time that this did, and some interesting, just amazing interviews that we've got down the line with all these new co-hosts and these new people. I'm so excited. All right, take care. Bye.